Hey guys, just thought I'd talk about earthworms and what we like to call red wrigglers as well, which are compost worms, the difference, all that sort of stuff about worms really. Most farmers sort of agree that 25 earthworms per shovel full is excellent amount of worms, can't really go wrong. Most people know that they're good in the soil for fertilizer, all that sort of stuff. They also aerate the soil, as they eat through everything. The tunnel behind them doesn't collapse and it stays open, and as you know, roots need oxygen, otherwise nothing happens and they die. So I thought I'd show you if we've got any earthworms. I think we might, because when it rains they cover all the concrete behind you, the walls, trying to get out of the moisture. So they're definitely here. We have had some rain, so they could be a bit thin, but I thought I'd dig down and we'll see if we can't find any. So see how it's all black? That's their worm casting. See, as we go deeper, it's getting blacker and blacker and blacker. We hit a bit of sand there, but basically this stuff here that's all around the mulch is their worm castings, and this stuff is gold really. Now I can't find many worms, but someone's done this and it's not me. There's one. These are the red wrigglers, the little compost worms that I put in ages ago. The big earthworms, they're more like a whale in the sea. They come up from the bottom, eating all the protozoa and all that sort of stuff that occur naturally in the soil, the little organisms. And the best thing about having worms is they each worm from different places, and when I say different places I mean your backyard, my backyard worms. They all got that sort of soil profile, organisms in that soil in their guts. So say you got some worms from inland Australia and you put them in your soil, they would have organisms in their gut that would possibly help plants tolerate drought better, all stuff like that. As far as the amount of earthworms, I'm actually surprised that there's not many. Maybe they've eaten everything up and they've had their fill. That's one thing that worms do. When they have eaten everything, they know when to stop procreating. It's just a evolutional thing. Otherwise they would just keep going and they would have no food and then they'd die. All I can say is each time it rains, when I've got all this black, good, rich stuff, it's almost like a compost tea for the soil. When it rains, it percolates, takes all the nutrients with it down to the roots, which is a plus because I don't need all water, and it also helps the breakdown of this stuff into soil or topsoil, because it's not soil at the moment, it's just worm castings and bark. But where do you reckon soil comes from? So as far as I can say, put plenty of mulch in your garden, put compost and food scraps and all that sort of stuff, because they'll eat it up, and get some worms in your garden.